Alright, today I have a Ford F-150 with a 5.4 liter engine, and we have the code P1233. This is for the fuel pump driver module. I have two of them here. So this device is controlled by the PCM, and this device completely controls the fuel pump by adjusting the voltage, adjusting power, or sending power to the fuel pump according to how the engine is demanding at that specific moment. Now, sometimes you might have codes for this module, but you might not even notice drivability issues. That is because this module has a couple of circuits inside because it has a circuit board. So it depends on what circuit goes bad. You might not even notice drivability issues, but most likely you're gonna get a checking light in the instrument cluster. Now, there are some circuits here that if they go bad, the engine might not even start at all. That will depend on the circuit that has failed inside the circuit board. I have found these devices all rotten, broken like this, and sometimes they are still doing the job, not even with drivability issues, but the checking light still will be in the instrument cluster. Now, in some cases, the vehicle might start, but you might have engine stolen, engine shaken, because the fuel delivery to the engine is not being optimized by this device because it has a circuit that has gone bad inside. So this module ensures that the engine always receives the amount of fuel pressure no matter its operating range. In my experience, when this device goes bad, there is a variety of issues that the driver might notice. Engine hesitation sometimes, and you might not even notice something else but except only engine hesitation. Now also in some cases when this device is going bad, you might notice intermittent problems that now is giving you problems. All of a sudden the truck is driving fine, maybe after a few hours the issues come back again, and so on. So the best thing to do in that case is that if you have the checking light in the instrument cluster, scan the PCM for codes for this device here. This might be the problem. And especially if you see it like that, then don't even hesitate to replace it. This device is giving you problems. And I have one thing to tell you. I have an easy way to test these devices. When this device is the problem, you jump the two pins on the side here and the two on the other side without the device being connected to the electrical connector. I'll be showing you that in a second. And you try to turn on the engine. If the engine turns on, don't look any further. This is the problem. I'll also be showing you the order of the pins here to show you which one is ground, which one is power, which one is power for the fuel pump. Now if I put the module in this position like this, so I'm gonna show the order of the pins on this module here. This is number 2 here, all the way to the left. Then we have number 3, and then we have number 1 in the middle, all the way on top here. And then we have another one in the center here, and the bottom, all the way on this side here. That is number 6. Then we have number 4 here, which is this one here, right there. That's number 4. And then all the way to the right here, we have number 5. By the way, number 5 is the power, and number 3 is ground. Alright, with the software from Ford here, we can see the order of the pins. We're gonna start here in this area from pin 1 to 6. We can see the order of the pins, also the color of the wires, the gauge, fuel pump driver module monitor. This is the circuit that pin number 1 controls. Now at the end of this video, I'll be leaving the wire diagram for the entire fuel system. This is going to be at the end of the video. For now, let me go back to work on the truck to install the fuel pump driver module on this Ford F-150. Alright, under the truck here, this is the spare tire. You have to move it. I have to kind of get it down. Let's see here, that is the device right there. As you can see, it's all broken. It looks very bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect it. See how I jump the wires, the pins, in order to start the truck when this is the problem, when this device is the problem. So this is how you're gonna jump the connector after you disconnect it from the device and try to start the engine. If the engine starts, then don't look any farther. This is the problem. The problem is the module. And trying to have a good look here, see the white wire right there, that is power. It doesn't even look white because it's so dirty, so I prefer to show these wires, the color of the wires with the computer, with the software. This one here and the font, as you can see, black yellow, that is pin number 3 is ground. And again, one more time, this is how you're gonna jump it, and this is the best test I do, and very quick. Alright, let's pull out the fuel pump driver module that is all broken. Alright, here it is, and see how the module looks. Very bad, it's all cracked, all broken. See the circuit board inside, the circuit board that I was talking about. It looks really bad. However, this truck still was kind of starting sometimes. Taking a quick look right there where the module is installed, as you can see it on the frame right there, and the cross member, very rusty, all dirty. That's why these devices, these modules go bad most of the time, because they are exposed to weather and water and everything. Alright, I'm using a sandpaper and I'm sanding here on the frame, on the spot where the module is installed, before installing the module. And before installing the module, I'm gonna use a brush and paint it here. I don't have a spray paint the frame here, but I'm using this brush. All I want to do is protecting the module from getting rusty. Even for the studs, create a space between the module and the frame now, because that is the updated hardware. Alright, the new module that is going inside, this is the part number here. This is dormant in this case, aftermarket. I have heard that these ones don't last too long, but they are good. In fact, I have installed so many of these devices and they are good. This is what the owner of the vehicle bought. We're gonna go ahead and install this one. This is the information here in the box. And this is the hardware, 2 studs, 2 washers, and 2 nuts. We're gonna use this hardware. Install the studs. And I always turn on the engine before bolting the module on the frame. That is the engine up and running right there with no problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this device. Getting the module on the studs. Very easy installation of this fuel pump driver module. Alright, if your Ford is having problem or started to have problem with this module, so you already know what to do. Now, if you see that it looks this way, just go ahead and replace it. As I said, I'm leaving the wire diagram, including the wire diagram for the relay, for the fuel pump relay, which is the same one, for this one too. Unfortunately, I forgot to mention that relay is not serviceable. That relay is integrated into the fuse box, so it cannot be serviced. That is a bad thing. If it goes bad, the entire fuse box has to be replaced. So this is it. Thanks for watching and stay blessed.